Hello BB Gangsters, this is Calvin, also known as Omar, and this is my first ever playthrough of the 100 line Last Defense Academy. We're back here at the start of the scene. Thankfully they take you to the start of the scene after you reload the game. With all our guys tired and hungry.
I'm starving. This is so unfair.
It is very unfair. It is very unfair. We had so many crazy stuff happening, crazy stuff happened, I should say, in the last episode that, honestly, like, it kind of, like, it blew my mind a little bit. And I know, like, with games that are made by this company and this team and Kodaka, generally what happens is things will get worse before they get better, right? And that's generally what tends to happen. So right now, if I'm feeling this way, like, what's going to be happening in the future?
Hey, we promised not to talk about how hungry we are. You're only going to make it worse.
These poor guys.
If only we'd found more canned food in the ruins.
Yeah.
I get that we gotta make what we found last, but we're not gonna last long on one can a day.
No.
We could only find canned bread, too. After everything we've been through, we're back on dry bread.
The voice acting, I think I probably said, maybe I didn't say this last time, I have like a recollection saying this, the voice acting of these characters is so good as well. But like, it is like very, very like, sad, right? And especially like since like, you know, they're already going through so much. And I know it's like, hey, bread is food, but I think everyone understands, I don't even need to say it to you guys, like, it's not like fully nutritious and part of a fully balanced nutritional diet, especially for people that are getting into action all the time. And have to fight all the time.
If this were a killing game, the mastermind would promise us food after the next murder takes place.
She's so right. So base through me.
Look, a giant rice ball floating in midair. And there, up in the sky, a delicious, fluffy brioche loaf.
Oh my god.
Great. Shoma's hallucinating again.
I wonder what happened to Takumi. Where could he be? I hope he's eating right.
Yeah, we were saying this last time. Thank God Ito was thinking of us. This is the point we got to last time. We don't even know if he's still alive. I mean, it's been 5 days and he hasn't come back yet, then. Takumi is alive. It would take a little more than a storm to finish him off. A lot of faith in us. Thank you, Ito. Chill, dude. All the yelling is making me hungry. Well, like, expanding, like, I guess, like, using your energy is going to make you even hungrier as well. You know what I mean? Not that you should, like, you know, you have to live, right? But still, you know, try to conserve your energy as much as possible. Sorry. I think I'm gonna go look around outside. What, right now? Drop it, man. You're just as starving as the rest of us. You'd keel over before you'd ever found Takumi. But I can't just sit here and do nothing. The mysteries of this game are insane. We just found out there's a decoy school. There's a school out there as well, but which means that, like, my assumption is if there's one school out there, there's probably like to me, there has to be like another one, right? Like there has to be like one more. Cause if, you know, you're not just gonna have one decoy. Now I could be wrong altogether, but like, you know, if that's the way they're gonna introduce more characters, it would make perfect sense. Like if that's what they're gonna do, but we'll see what happens. Obviously I don't want anything spoiled for me as well, but I have to assume that there is like at least one more out there, right? But it, like, also, what happened to Hiroko? You know, what happened to Sore? Who's you know funding this? It's crazy. All of it's crazy. There's a lot of thoughts in our mind, but like on the base level for these characters, where is our friend? You know, Takumi saved me before Mori's won. Now it's my turn to do the same for him. Besides, I might find more food out there. Even a single can would be better than nothing. Worry not, my malnourished friends. We have good news. Quiet you! I can't handle your snark right now. Oh my God, Kako. You want to hear this? My dear sister's going to bless us with a miracle. A miracle? I think it's going too far, brother dearest. What miracle? Music is so good, isn't it? Having you guys walk around like normal anyway. Aren't you hungry? Yeah. Sure, but oh my God. I forgot. Yeah, they've been through a lot. They've had to scrounge for food before. What's a little starvation? My dear sister and I have survived worse, but you still shouldn't have to go through it. I'm just saying that right now. His hair is so cute. We're used to it, unfortunately. Alright, let's get it over with. What's this good news or miracle or whatever? Hear, hear. Dejected masses, listen and rejoice. Like, he's so adorable, right? He's so adorable. My dear sister has a vision in terms of design. Had a vision? A what now? Yeah, what? you know, a prophecy, clairvoyance, prognostication. She has seen into the future of someone close to us. In my vision, I saw Takumi. He's okay and he's coming back. He'll be back with us soon. Okay, wait, that's true. Kako, do you have clairvoyance? He is? He will? Well, hold on a minute. Things are moving a little too fast for me. You're saying you know that Takumi's okay because you saw his future? Wait, but that's true. That's 100% true. I literally just explained this to you, Miss Kawada. Wasn't that clear? I didn't know he had an angry sprite as well like this. I've got a question too. Like, since when can Kako see the future? That's a question for you to have as well. The thing is as well though, right, okay, right. It'll probably, like, if she can see the future, it'll probably be expanded on throughout the game, maybe. But there is a thing where, like, it can be a shot in the dark, right? I don't want to discount her. You know what I mean? It depends on what she saw exactly, right? Because anyone could, like, literally stand up and be like, he's coming back. And you have a 50-50 shot, pretty much, of getting it right? Either he does come back or he doesn't come back, you know? But we'll see what else she saw. Why haven't you used it before now? We could have used it to help find Soraya and Roko. I'm afraid it doesn't work that way. I can't look into the future whenever I want. I just get these sudden flashes of people and what's going on to happen to them. So you can't pick whose future you'll see or when you'll see it? Sounds like a real handy ability when it works right. I'll have you know, my dear sister's predictions are incredibly accurate. She's right at least 60% of the 60% of the time. Okay, every time. I don't think that makes 60% of the time. It works every time. Brent, that doesn't make any sense. What is that, like the Anchorman joke? 60% of the time, it works every time. That does not make any sense. So he's saying that she's right at least 60% of the time every time. So every time she's right 60% of the time. That would mean that she's right every time that she's right, she's only 60% right? Then it's probably just lucky guesses. I mean, even, or maybe I'm getting that wrong. Maybe I'm just thinking the Anchorman joke and the actual math is right there. I don't know. Oh, wait, an attack? Right away? A sound.
Intruder alert.
I did not expect an intruder alert.
Unauthorized
No.
detected on school grounds.
It could be us.
Defense mode initiated.
Wait.
All available troops
Oh, no.
prepare for battle immediately.
It is a battle, but we don't have. Takumi's not here right now. Damn it! An attack now. Couldn't the bastards wait till we had something to eat? Don't be frightened, everyone. It's not invaders. It's Mr. Sumino. Oh my God! If this is the case, my dear sister's prophecy is coming true. He probably just tripped on the alarm on his way in. You think so? Of course. Take a look at the monitor if you don't believe me. Wait, for real? It's actually gonna be us. No, it's not. it's the creatures. Oh my God. Kako could still be a clairvoyant. She still could be, seeing into the future. See, it's totally an enemy attack. Whoopsie. Guess you can't win them all. I do love the way that, like, he kind of just jokes about, like, some of those serious matters as, like, kind of like a little, like, like, oh, sorry about that, Don't worry, what's a little starvation, you know what I mean? Even though, like, it's going to have a deeper meaning to it eventually, and, like, we're going to learn even more about Ima and Kaku, but, like, it's just, like, such an interesting character. There's no laughing matter. How are we supposed to fight in this condition? I barely got enough energy to keep reapplying my makeup. Your makeup looks very cool. I don't like it either, but we don't get a choice. They'll be here any minute. I got no Hiroko, no Takumi. This is going to be tough. Quit being so obvious about trying to act inconspicuous. It's not going to do you any good. You get that we're all dead if we're in here, right? If they get in here, right? Aren't you going to do anything about it? I'm sorry, we didn't do any good, though. I can't fight. I've told you before, I couldn't even if I wanted to. My infuriating worthlessness runs too deep. A detective reject of human being like me wouldn't make any difference. Just drop the self-deprecating act for a minute and think about it. You don't realize how totally screwed we are? We need all the help we can get here. Look at you taking the moral high ground, Mr. Mariko. Nobody would think you were one of the non-fighters yourself not so long ago. That is true. That is very true. And the thing is, like, I have a very, like, my opinion on this always stays the same, which is, like, I don't want to force anyone to fight for reasons they don't want to fight for. I love the moment when when Gaku and Tsubasa joined the fight, and they really wanted to, and they felt really motivated to, and it was such an amazing moment, as well. But I also think it's so well written, the fact that they still have these bickering moments, because, yes, it's scary, it's terrifying. If you're from Gaku's perspective, you know, you probably are going to be like, please, guys, you have to fight. You know you're going to die. And then from the other characters' perspectives, you know, you have Shuma, who's like so terrified. Shoma, who's so terrified. And then, like, you know, it's also interesting to add it in an Ima, who's so, like, you know, almost encased in stone in their position that I'm not fighting. And almost like, you know, in this case, poking at Gaku for not fighting before as well. It's such an interesting way that they do all the different dynamics here around who's going to fight and who's not going to fight. They grow up so fast, I thought you'd be stuck in that hypocritical coward face forever. They're so hungry as well now. They're going to be bickering so much too. What? How about you two? You're not going to join us either? I guess we could, so Kako wants to join. There's no need to worry, Mr. Sumino will be back soon, anyway. Using that excuse this time? My position has remained the same as ever since we got here. I won't let anything that puts my dear sister in undue danger, but it sounds like your sister wants to, like... And again, I understand there's going to be something that happened from his past that was, like, very, traumatic that probably makes him want... And we know that they had to survive so terribly, apparently, you know, before this. But I think he, you know, his sister wants to fight. He should listen to his sister. Maybe we should reconsider that. You know? It does seem awfully unfair. Everyone else is risking their lives and we don't do anything to help them. Interesting sprite here. Don't worry your pretty little head about such things. Just leave everything to your dear brother. Have I ever steered you wrong before? No, of course not. I'll always do what's best for you. What's best for us. You just be a good girl and do as I say. You should listen to her. She's her own person. And I really feel like they are doing that on purpose, the way when she tries to think for something for herself or say something for herself, her head hurts. Right? I know like that's kind of an exaggerated way of showing it. This is not going to do any good here, and you know even the way he says it is not productive and actually not very nice either. Like legitimately, like she's trying to give her opinion here. She's trying to give her take. We've seen her like want to give her take before, but he is so in this protective mode from the stuff that happened before that he can't see, you know, any other point other than his own, which is honestly not very good for her, you know, at all. You trust me, don't you? So don't concern yourself with these matters. Just whatever you say, brother dearest, just let me handle it. See, again, she's her own person. And it's going to be so good for her to, you know, to vent. And there will be, I'm assuming there will be like a moment where she does like finally get to say something for herself and think about something for herself. Because she needs to, right? She's independent. And again, you know, there's something in the past here. As we said, I don't need to say it again, that has made it this way. But I 100% for Kako, there's like, you know, giving her own opinion and giving her own takes and not having to say whatever you say, brother dearest. You know? Whatever you say, brother dearest. See, that wasn't so hard, was it? Oh my god, Ima. Can you not see what's happening here? She wants to have her own, like, she wants to give her own input. She wants to have, like, even when she found out they had separate rooms, she was happy, not because, like, she didn't like her brother, but because she was like, man, I get to be independent now. I get to have my own space. You know, and it's obviously he either can't see that or there's something in his head that's blocking that idea out, right? There is definitely something in his head blocking that out. Now that's decided. Give it your all out there, everyone. We believe in you. Great, thanks. It means a lot. I seriously have no idea what's going on in that insane head of yours. We should head over to the war room. The invaders are getting closer. That's that. Just gotta get tough it out somehow. You guys are very tough, though. I think we're gonna be on toughing it out at this point. I can't do it. I'm all of SP and MP and AP. You name it. I'm rocking a big fat 0. Don't get discouraged, everyone. So as long as we work together, we can make it work somehow. Isn't that what Takumi is always telling us? If he really is on his way, we have to defend the school until he gets back. Let's get this defensive battle underway. Oh my god, we're not seeing Takumi do the first animation here. It's Eitzo. The kind of de facto becoming leader almost of the group. I love seeing it. We're gonna get to see Tsubasa and Gaku, right? Who look awesome, by the way, in these outfits. And Takumi loves it as well. Oh my god, these animations are so cool. Look at Gaku looks so cool. I know that he's doing like the I can be angry face, right? But that what makes him even like more adorable to me, you know? It makes it so adorable. And before we get into this fight one, by the way, as well, I think it's actually really well written, the Ima and Kako stuff, because I think that the game is building up to a moment where she maybe like will gain her independence, right? That probably will happen. Or will be able to speak up for herself in some way. And the game wants, you know, the relationship to be very complicated and wants the feelings around it to be very complicated. And I think again, it's whatever you interpret it. I'm not saying you should feel a certain way, but I feel like with the Kako Ima relationship, the way they're building it up is actually like very interesting with a lot of subtle like interjections from Kako every once in a while. I think it's really well written.
But there's something weird up in the sky.
Oh, there is.
A flying invader? Do you think it's a commander?
It looks, it's like a freaking spaceship.
Ah, no sweat. I'll shoot it down before it gets any closer.
You tell him, Kako, you tell him. It's so weird, oh my god. You didn't account for the drop in the bullets, I guess.
No way. My shots won't reach it. What do we do now?
Is this gonna be a new strategy involved in this?
Hey, look! It started moving differently.
Yeah?
It made more invaders?
Oh no. It can make more invaders.
Gross, gross, gross.
You have to give it to the game for continuing to make up new ways to like add to the battles. Like every battle has felt different so far.
Forget the blimp. We're gonna get wrecked if we don't take these ones out first.
Let's just go. Okay, so they told us to focus on this stuff as well. They told us to focus on this. So we don't have the defensive menu here, right? Because we're not this, we haven't learned that stuff from the other team yet. Let's start off with just like,
Here we go.
again, as people were saying, get rid of these guys first, right? The big guys as much as possible to gain AP. And I agree.
We better get moving.
And actually, Ito, who we weren't using as much as we did before, actually very good for getting rid of, take this. Buffs to allies, gain voltage attack to more +1 allies. Hold on a second here. Let's do his attack first. That's really good, though, to get rid of the little guys. But we can get some damage on the smaller guys as well if we do this. Yeah. Actually,
Freaking go!
how much damage would you do if you went into the middle of these guys? Not bad. And we get after the attack, we get this as well. Might as well keep going. Right?
Let's give it to him.
And get the AP. Right?
Oh yeah.
Look at that. That's actually very good. And we have
You are.
heals fatigue, which is good as well. So I might actually do it on, yeah,
Are you okay?
everyone. Everyone. We have jury. That to me is very interesting. But can we destroy with Judge? Can we destroy him in one hit? We can. And what about the eggs? We can destroy the eggs as well. We can destroy these guys as well. I say we go for big boy as well. Gain another AP.
Got it. Nice.
We have a special attack as well.
Yes, leave it to me.
Should we use the special attack right away and just get rid of these guys as quick as possible?
We better get moving.
But we can't actually move too far here. Yeah, we can't. But we can do a special attack with anybody. Like
Prepped and ready.
Gatling Max here. I kind of want to get rid of the eggs. I'll be honest with you, they're kind of freaking me out a bit.
All I got.
That was so cool. Well, do the eggs give AP? They do. Fantastic.
That.
I guess it's my turn.
Jury again. Who can move? Oh yeah, you can move.
Full throttle.
Bit of out of my way action going on. Get rid of the smaller ones and do a bit of damage to the bigger boy. And we get some like
Hauling ass.
some good health here as well. Is it possible to defeat you in this go?
Throttle.
I think it is. And we gain some AP from that as well. You're stunned.
We better get moving.
How far can we go with Jury? I think we're just gonna have to use Judge and... No, you know what we could do? Let's do this. Let's end our turn and save the AP for the next turn. Okay, I don't think it was a bad turn, right? Oh my god, they're like America ones. USA. I think that was actually probably my best turn I've ever done in this game. Right? Would you guys, I think you guys would say that, right? Like, I'm not trying to be like, I was good at this, because, like, obviously, like, it took me a while. But I think it's good to look at, like, when you're doing some better. And honestly, I want to make it clear here. It wasn't me who, like, really got better at this. Well, like, you could say that, but, like, I really feel like it was also, legitimately, like, a lot of help from you guys. Like, I'm literally just using, like, methods that you guys taught me. So I'm very grateful that you guys taught me about the AP thing and using AP more, or using, like, defeat the bigger enemies first to gain more AP. People are literally saying use Ato more. You don't use Ato enough. You can actually take out the big guys a lot quicker and stuff like this. So, like, yeah, like 110%, you guys are the reason that went way better than it did in previous attacks, right? 110%. Appreciate you guys so much. And you guys are always, like, very, like, pleasant about it too, so should we heal maybe Ato, maybe? So he can move a bit, and maybe we could dash to here. And then use the, oh, there's 4 waves, by the way, so we better be good. I guess it's my turn. You know what I mean? There's 4 waves here. Okay, that was a better wave than I usually do. I'll take that, and thank you guys for helping me out with that. Way easier to understand them. Oh my god, the mechanics now. Thanks for you guys doing that.
This isn't looking good, guys. It's birthing them faster than we can squish them.
True. I love your voice acting.
Damn it! All the guts in the world ain't gonna do shit against numbers like this.
We need to beat the flying one first. They'll just keep wearing
Yep,
us
you're right.
down
You're right.
otherwise.
You're right.
Great idea, but how? None of our class weapons have enough range.
Oh, I wonder if Takumi will show up.
Wave after wave of infinitely spawning enemies. This isn't even fun anymore.
If the roomie's not having fun, you know this is tough.
Maybe it's a progression blocking bug. Didn't anyone playtest this game?
You tell him.
Don't give up. There has to be a way to bring down the commander. We just have to figure it out.
True. Yeah, we have to be encouraging about this.
Be all right.
Kako. Oh my god.
Huh?
Are you serious?
What did you say, Kako?
Wait.
I can feel it.
No.
It's bright and it's burning.
Is she using her clairvoyance?
A brighter future is
Okay.
heading right for us.
I thought she was joining in, but
Takumi is coming,
what?
and he's not alone.
Wait. I might have misinterpreted the headaches, because I thought it was the headaches when she was like, it could be her using her clairvoyance as those headaches. It could be both, I'm not sure. But Jesus Christ, like, she actually is correct.
Oh, he'll be here
She's
soon.
correct. She's actually correct.
Help? What do you...
No way. She's correct. She's correct. Is he coming? No freaking way. Oh my god. Oh my god. Give him a hero shot. Please give me a hero shot. Oh my god, look at them. Look at this, showing up at the last moment. Imagine showing up with all these friends as well. Yeah, freaking amazing moment.
You guys all right?
Oh my god, the first thing he says is, "You guys all right?" Right? No. Oh my god, I can't. You know, like he's becoming cooler and cooler.
We picked up some strange readings, so I figured there might be an attack. This bus isn't really built for speed, but we got here as fast as we could.
That's our boy.
Takumi, you're okay.
So good.
Thank goodness. I was so worried.
I know you are, Ito. Thank you.
You son of a bitch.
Yeah.
You sure know how to make an entrance.
Oh my god.
Another couple of minutes and we'd have been toast.
I'm smiling from ear to ear here.
But who's that with you? And are they wearing class armor?
Yep, they are. There's a different school.
What a bunch of slack-jawed excuses for fighters you've got here. Is this a special defense unit or a codfish convention?
Both.
Shut your mouths when you're in my presence. You're going to
Oh god, Kurara.
Kurara,
God, these are new people. These are new people.
What the hell's your problem?
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, we said. I think we mentioned this last time. The Gaku relationship with her is gonna be so interesting. Like, especially with like the class relations.
I'm sorry. She's always like this around new people. Always?
Yasubasa is like, are you serious? Yeah, like this all the time. Oh my god, look at her.
Productions will have to wait.
Look at her.
Barely?
It's so fun, this like new interaction between all these characters.
Indeed, slaying invaders must take priority. So says the holy Jumanji sword.
Oh my god.
And you can talk to your sword? Talk? She practically makes love to
I
the thing.
love
You
this.
should see what she uses.
Not this line
as a
in particular, I
sheath,
mean, but
if you get what I mean.
I'm gonna move on.
That is not true. My relationship with my blade is purely
You tell him, Kiyoshika, you tell him.
Dial it back a little, girls. This is our only chance to make a good first impression.
Yugamu? Omakage? Listen. That's down the drain. Like, it's so funny because only when they're like meeting each other for the first time do they probably realize like other people are weird in this world. You know what I mean? That everyone's a little bit strange.
Yeah, think you botched that.
Yep, I agree, Tsubasa. But like, we love him for it, right? We love that interaction.
I know this is a lot to take in, but I'll explain later. Let's win this battle first.
Yep.
What? These new guys too?
Yep, they're gonna help out.
Don't worry, we're on your side. We all want the same thing, to protect the school.
And this is Nozomi, by the way.
Is that good enough? All of these unexpected developments can't be good for my heart. But if Takumi
Awesome.
vouches for you guys, then I trust you too.
Awesome.
Let's defeat these invaders together.
Of course, for the school and for humanity.
And we have different sides as well.
Hey, you guys got a Revive-O-Matic here, right? We're good to use it too if things go south?
Oh, yeah, I think it works like that, right?
Yeah, it should be fine. Remember what Nigo said.
It will work for any student in either academy because it was going to work for Takumi. I'm smiling from ear to ear with this stuff. Say goes on at the main campus. Like, what a like funny introduction, like, you know, and that's to me that's so Last Defense Academy. Like, it fits with the theme so much. Yes, we had this cool entrance, but then like everyone goes like, this person's weird, you know. Very funny, weird interactions between everybody.
Not to mention how we were always supposed to come here at some point
Yep,
anyway.
you were.
But given Lady Nozomi's underdeveloped Teemo anima, it's unlikely it will work on her.
So she's the only one that can't be revived?
I know. I promised to retreat.
Oh,
if
so
I
she
have to.
retreats. Okay. Now that the students of the second last Defense Academy are here, you can use the strategic materials. Great stuff. So let's how do you use strategic materials again? It's through these menus, right? Strategic materials. So
Onward.
let's use the metal fence and like maybe just set it up here,
This should hinder them.
and then use another metal fence and like set it up here,
Time to use it.
right? How are you guys doing over here? Are they in like, they're not in reserve, are they? These characters over here? No, they're not. They're just so many characters on the field now. I guess we could do the same for the characters over here.
We better get moving.
Maybe use we could use a defense potion on ourselves, first of all, because we're going to be going right into the battle here as well. And then use
Yes,
one metal
that's
fence
me.
for here, I guess. Right in the middle.
Let's try this out.
Then I actually might use a
I'm ready whenever.
attack potion on our boy too, legitimately. And we're gonna use Judge, and we're gonna start by getting rid of these guys here.
Allow me to trim down their number. Got it. Nice.
And we have a special attack as well.
I'm ready whenever.
Righteous Punishment. Can we go from this side? Okay, that actually would outwork, would kill a bunch of them. Wait, can we go? No, that's as far as we can go. Unless we go for this, I guess. But then we won't get rid of we have to get rid of Big Boy as well. Right? I mean, that's good. Yeah, I'm good with that.
Allow me to take
Let's go, Eito. Let's go. And right behind the fence as well. Good stuff. Good stuff.
all well and good.
Then we have some 6 AP still, by the way, which is pretty freaking good. Let's just see what we can do on the other side here. So people are saying you have to attack twice with our boy here as well, with the Twisted Whip.
Let's get to the killing. Does this do
Great
it
stuff.
for ya?
And we gained our AP back for that as well.
Beautiful death. I've got this.
Side slash here. Wait, can we take a... Actually, I might actually do a strategic material as well and do like an attack potion for
This should do it.
Takumi. And then I wonder if we do a defense potion for you at some point, but we can see what we do here as well. Do we think this will work out? Like this here, we can get more if we do it this way.
Here. Let's do this. Yeah. All right.
Let us begin.
Yeah, I'm up for this. Can we go back one and do it? No, we have to do it here. Okay, I'm definitely up for this.
Flash! I've got you.
And actually,
2 arms.
yeah.
Let's put this to use.
We still have 4 AP though, like, so hold on a second
Ready as
here.
I'll ever be. All good.
You have my thanks.
And that cures her fatigue.
Let us begin. Yeah. Leave it to me. Flash! My apologies. Let us begin. Banzai!
Get rid of the egg as well.
I've got you. 2 arms.
Wait, can we actually get rid of Big Boy as well?
Left yourself open.
Is this happening?
Onward. Banzai!
I mean, I'll take it.
My apologies.
And we have a special attack as well. And I think special attacks don't take AP, right? And people are saying this is something I didn't even think to do. We can get rid of Big Boys here as well, right?
Let's go.
But let's see what else we can do on the other side before we use our AP there. Because we didn't use these guys as much as maybe we could have. Unless we like... Hold on a second here. If we do this, right?
Ready when you are.
If we use Accelerate on our characters... No. Oh, no, because he's... Okay, sorry, that's my bad. Okay, no, that's fine. Yeah, no, I made a mistake there, yeah, because you can't cure that. Yeah, that's my bad. She can, though, over there. That's okay. We can still do a special attack on one of these characters, though, right?
Just what?
Like, if I did a special attack and did the Gatling Max. Yeah, thank you so much for telling me about this, guys. Absolutely incredible. Like, legitimately, you guys are helping me so much with these battles. It's actually amazing. Does that gain AP as well, though? And you get to do your turn. Like that's so good. That is so good.
Let's do it to it.
I might go over here and break down the shield with Takumi, or maybe like, yeah.
Let's do this. That's it.
So crazy. It's actually so cool. It's actually so cool.
I got this.
Leave it to me.
We can't get rid of, again, the little ones aren't going to matter as much in this wave, right? But let's get rid of them anyway, right? Because we have enough AP to do so.
Make way.
And let's just put a turret here for when, if they want to move in here.
Unsightly beast.
Yeah. Okay. I think it's going better than usual for sure. But now these egg guys, which is fine. It's fine. It's fine. I know they're easy to destroy as eggs, so we should probably focus on the eggs as well. It's so funny because now I see the big boys as just like potential like turn enhancers. You know what I mean? Whereas before I was like, oh god, these big boys, there's too many of them. You know? Great stuff. And now I love fighting against them.
Time for me to move.
You think we can get this guy with the we can't. I don't think we can. No. Let's see.
Let us begin.
We can't reach him either, right? Unless we dash.
Onward.
And then go for this.
2 arms.
Just to get rid of the big boy here as well. And there's a bunch of... He's still destroyed. He's still kind of destroyed here as well.
Let's go!
If we go... Yeah, maybe we use...
Rev it up!
To try and get rid of the egg a bit.
Let's freaking go! Oh yeah!
And we gain defense. And then we can kind of get rid of these little guys without feeling bad. You know? And we're going to get a special attack as well. I don't know if we should stay with me. I don't know if we should use...
I'm taking the wheel!
And we do this instead to reduce their fatigue. And then...
Full throttle!
Have them move in here like this. What's his... How far would it reach though? That's the thing. It doesn't reach... Unless we like... It can reach far down here. Somehow. Is there any way to look at the entire map here? Oh, there we go. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, we can't get them all in the one go as well. They're in a very weird position. How is everyone doing on the other side? I kind of like it being here.
Let's do this.
We're out of AP anyway. Well, we could use our special attack, but I kind of want to wait for them to kind of be bunched together a bit. So if they close in a bit, yeah, like here, like it probably make more sense so we can get more of them in one go. And we actually have some pretty good defenses here right now as well.
This could mean trouble.
Let's see. I feel like this is as bunched together as we're gonna get them. If we go from here, will this kill Aito? Is there friendly fire? No, it's not. Okay, I was worried there for a second.
Boring.
Let's freaking go!
And then we could probably use Aito to just get rid of this guy, right? We should have done that in the first place. It would have saved us some bullets, but it's okay.
Here we go. Got it.
It's all okay.
Locked and loaded.
In fact, actually, we should just use the to get the deadlights on these guys, right? So that side is completely done. And then we just have to worry about this side, which now is
Here we go.
bunched together, right? And actually, this guy might be the best for defeating this guy.
Experiment time.
There we go. That's wave 2. But still, this is the first time we've done like a 4-wave battle. Like, what's this going to do again? We have to be able to defeat this somehow.
Shit! If that thing keeps popping out eggs, we're gonna be here forever.
Pathetic. If you can't make yourself useful, just stay in the gutter where you belong. You
No, no,
stupid
no,
abusing
no, no,
Neanderthal.
no, 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 no. You're not going to be insulting him. That's not happening. Sorry.
Hey! My muscles are all
You tell her.
natural.
You tell Takamoto. It ain't happening. No, we leave Takamoto alone.
Allow me to show you how it's done. Cover me in the meantime, like a good servant.
Stop. No, Takamoto is a beast with the heart of gold.
You ain't the boss of me, tomato head.
You just got called Tomato Head. What's happening?
I'll craft one of my special surface-to-air artilleries
Okay.
to shoot that
That's good.
UFO out of the sky.
That's good.
You just make sure to cover me while I do all the important work.
Please, trust us. Kurata's specialist skill is perfect for situations
I
like
didn't have a
this.
lack of trust in her ability, right? I was just like, I don't want anyone insulting poor Takamoto. Like, he's like, again, he is like a beast with the heart of like gold. He really does have a heart of gold.
All right. You got this, Kurata.
Fine, just don't mess it up.
Go for it, tomato.
Tomato lady. I love their interactions. Oh my god. Oh my god, there's so many. But at least I think you have to take advantage when they're grouped together. So defend Kurozuki for 3 turns. We just have to defend her for 3 turns. No one has to touch her for 3 turns. That's perfect. We can do this.
Let us begin.
Wait, do we have to do new defensive stuff again?
Onward.
No, we don't. We used all our stuff.
Let us begin.
That heals fatigue, so you don't use that just yet. Okay, let's just go for it.
Hi-ya! 2 arms. You've left yourself open. My apologies. Let us begin.
That's not gonna work out too well. Okay,
Time for me to move.
this might be good.
Stinks.
He's gonna build up his shield now, though, right?
Let's get to the killing.
Honestly, that might be better.
Does this
Have an
do it
idea?
for ya?
Low battery.
Time for me to move.
Because now we have this as well. And then I might use a special attack
Good to go.
and just get rid of the big boy here.
I'll kill them
There we
all.
go.
Kill the rest for me.
We got this. Don't worry, we got this, buddy. We got
Ready
this.
when you are.
Yeah, let's go destroy the egg, right?
I've got this.
Before we can even grow into being something else. Let's check the other side, I guess, because we do have the other side to deal with too. we do have the other side to deal with. We had the attack boost before. Honestly, yes, right? Sending him in to destroy a few of these eggs in one hit ain't the worst idea in the world, I feel like.
Yes, leave it to me.
Leave it to me. I'll protect you.
I'm ready whenever. Got it.
And another bit of AP there as well.
Just watch me.
Crazy shot. That gets rid of a lot in one go, which isn't a bad idea. Okay. Yeah, we should have probably focused on this side a lot more as well, but we're here now. I know they're going to grow out. But honestly, like, I really feel more confident, and it is a lot to do with you guys than I did before, right? Because these battles are always fun, but now there's an air of like, okay, I can do this, you know? I can do this. It feels like I can do this. Please don't attack Kako again. We can actually use Gaku's ability to actually, like, you know, the sacrifice ability anyway, so it actually wouldn't be a terrible idea. I feel like, right? To do like a last resort and just feed a bunch of these guys in one go. Yeah.
Let's do this.
Get 3 AP and a special ability.
Pretty amazing.
Not a bad idea whatsoever. You know what I mean? And it always feels weird because, like, you know, it's a mechanic, but at the same time, it's like, man, I'm destroying, you know, a friend of ours. You know what I mean? That's what it is. I'm destroying a friend of ours. It doesn't feel good, is what I'm saying. But at the same time, you forget about it for a second because, like, the special moves look so freaking cool.
Your turn now.
I guess it's my turn.
We have 9 AP, which is pretty good.
Here we go. Yes, leave it to me. Allow me to trim down their number. All well and good.
Okay, and honestly, we can use the last resort here as well. I'm trying to see what the best position would be for this. Honestly, yes. You know what I mean? Like, it never feels good. It's never like, oh wow, that was amazing. What a time we had here today. Let's see. She can't do much.
Let's go.
Can we, if we dash? Wait, no, hold on a second. That's, yeah, what am I doing?
Got this.
Rescue bullet.
I've got you.
Thanks.
Like, of course, right? Of course.
Leave it to me.
But will this cure his inability to dash? Or to not? Yeah, he will. His movement's up
Here
now.
we go.
And we have 2 special attacks.
Ready when you are.
Perfect.
Gotcha. Time for me to move.
Yeah, just so we can get one of the little guys in this battle too. That's fine. Even though we could have done this with a normal attack, I'm guessing. But, you know, it's nice to use the special attacks when we can, because the wave is going to be over pretty soon as well. We have 10 AP.
I'm prepped and ready.
Can we use a rescue bullet on ourselves?
I've got your back.
And then use a rescue bullet on Takumi?
I'll help.
She's great. She's really great.
Let's go.
Right? She's fantastic.
Good to go. Take this.
I've got this.
Or maybe we could dash over to him as well. You see what I'm doing here? Like with the extra AP, again, I can't praise you guys enough for helping me out with this.
Whenever you're ready.
With the extra AP, it is like night and day of what we can do in this battle. Like, it's basically like making sure they can't even do a turn. Right?
Doesn't it?
That's what it feels like. How's everyone doing on the other side here as well? There's a few enemies left.
Let's give it to him.
Locked and loaded.
Accelerate on these. Yeah.
Shifting gears.
And then Eito can use his move here.
Guess it's my turn.
Yes. So we just have, do we have to do, will more enemies appear? Oh no, there was enemies here. I didn't see them. Okay, that's my bad. More enemies will appear, so no matter what, we just have to last for 3 turns. Okay. I mean, fair enough. Fair enough. You know what I mean? That's fair. So it actually might be more strategic to not destroy everything. It seems. If you get what I'm saying. Like, it might be more strategic to like... Actually, let's dash over. It might be more strategic to just like, you know, defend as much as possible without actually doing anything too crazy that ruins our ability to like... I don't know how to say it, like that doing something too crazy that which means we can't even do anything at that point. She's crafting something there as well. Where's the big boy there? Was he over here? He is over here.
Yes.
We can let you have
leave it to me.
Eito kill this guy.
Here we go. Got it. Nice. Say when.
I don't think there's anything left on the field, right? There we go. Okay, so no, when you destroy all the enemies, it does just it makes itself there. Great stuff. This is so fun. This is so fun. And again, I'm not saying that like I'm doing great. I'm just saying that, like I'm having even more fun than I was having before. I was already having fun. I was already having a lot of fun with this. So did it work out? These new abilities are gonna be so cool for like these battles. They really are.
And that's how a true lady slaughters
I mean, you
her
tell them.
prey.
You tell them. It's not destroyed. It's not destroyed. Almost like a very human voice, right? And now it's gonna be on the freaking ground.
Wow, this thing's tough. Looks like it's still got plenty of fight in it.
At least it's closer to the ground now. That's gonna make things a lot easier.
Insolent reprobates, suckling on the lifeblood of the human world. Repulsive monsters from the beyond. Kyoshika Magadori
I love her.
and the holy Jumanji sword shall
I
exercise you.
genuinely adore her. So here we go. So there's gonna be little enemies as well, which I'm fine with. Like this is, even with I don't have to say it. Like I was already having the time of my life. Now like I'm having even more fun. I really am. Special attack starting off. Who would be good for a special attack starting off?
Onward.
We want to have an attack if we're doing a special attack. We want an attack that can get a lot of people in one go. Like this. And that can also get some more AP.
Gotcha.
And honestly, saving our defensive shields for the last battle and the last wave should be a thing we should be looking into more, right? For sure.
Action. I'll patch you up.
Thanks.
Time for me to move.
I'm gonna dash.
I can't wait.
I'm gonna use a twisted whip on these guys.
Let's get to the killing. How about this?
To get rid of Big Boy here as well. Let's check out. We have to wait to make sure this side is good too. We always have to make sure this side is good too.
I'm ready whenever.
This is kind of worrying though, isn't it?
It's killing game time.
Maybe we should use Kako because they're like, you know, they're so.
What's up?
Maybe I should use wait to do a buff while we're in there. Yeah, because we will buff enemies, right? But I'm saying waiting to buff until we're like in the fray with that stuff.
Prepped and ready. Hey,
You know what I mean? Well, like I should have been using buff more often anyway, and should be buffing them more often. That's still one thing I'm not doing very well. For sure. Jesus.
Let's go.
This is like obviously a way tougher battle than we had before.
Fine.
You get what you deserve. See, they're not as bunched together as they could be. They're definitely not. But if we instead
I'm good whenever.
accelerate. First of all, I want to make sure Kako is okay.
I can still fight.
Is there any way we can like move in and get the two of us here like this?
All good.
Thanks.
Yeah. We should be using our special attack on these boys over here though, I feel like.
I can't wait.
Right? Yep.
I'll kill
I think it's the best way to go about it, honestly. Because we have to get rid of Big Boy. We have to.
Kill the rest
And we have
for
1
me.
AP left.
Yes, leave it to me.
Oh yeah.
All well and good.
Let's do this.
And we should remember we have those potions as well. We do have those potions, but now this Big Boy's going to come in and do stuff here as well. There's so many little guys.
We need to regroup.
Oh, this wave might not go too well.
This doesn't look good.
We could do like a crazy sacrificial thing here. Right? We definitely could. And I'm all for it.
I can keep going.
Like destroying as much of these enemies in one go as I can.
No way
Yep.
forward.
It's just the way things go.
Carry on without me.
I'm gonna gain some AP there as well. I don't want to sacrifice her just yet because I think she can definitely like.
It's as bad as
I think she'll be
thought,
fine,
huh?
right? Comparatively. I do think she'll be fine. Like, yes, the little guys could do some more damage here, but if we
Let's give it to him.
if you kind of focus on this, like, they won't do as much damage, and they probably will go for something else as well. We could do we can't do it now, obviously, but let's see.
I'll never surrender. I'll help.
Once again, Kako is incredible. Where's Takumi? Oh, he's over here. I didn't even see him.
Let's go. Take this. Good to go.
Oh, this is tough. Look at the amount of little guys there are. Holy hell. I feel like I just have to reduce the numbers somewhat as well. You know what I mean? Like, it's actually crazy.
Let's get to the killing. I can't wait. Stings, doesn't it?
And we could use a special attack here as well.
Let's get to the killing.
And honestly, I don't know if we go after these boys or if we go after someone else.
I've got this.
This is tough.
Gotcha.
Yeah. It's a lot bigger than we thought we were going to be dealing with here. And keeping our defensive stuff for this battle would have been a really good idea.
I'm prepped and ready. All good.
I appreciate it.
To me, it would have been a really good idea. And now we might have. I don't think they will defeat our enemy there. Oh, there's so many little guys. But look. Oh God. Okay. Okay. This isn't so bad so far. This isn't so bad so far.
Don't leave me behind.
Actually, probably for the best.
Behold my warrior spirit.
I think the mistakes I made was not buffing characters. We should buff characters more, and defensive like materials for sure. Could do a special attack. Yeah,
I'll kill them all.
I think reducing the numbers as well is just a good idea.
I'm dead tired.
Whenever you're ready, I'll help.
Thank you.
Another rescue bullet as much as possible here we're doing now as well, because his whip is actually going to be very good, I think, for reducing the numbers as well.
I'm good to go.
Yeah.
This hurts. Such a beautiful. Let's get to the killing.
Who is on this side? How is everyone doing? I don't
Ready when you are.
I don't feel like
Still go on.
should we use that to take this buff as well?
Don't go too crazy.
Yeah.
We're in serious trouble here. Letting loose.
We go down this way maybe? No, it's not enough. Oh, we can get rid of this boy.
Knocked it out of the park.
I'm just trying to save this side as well so they can move over to the other side also.
Let's freaking go. Oh yeah.
Let's see. What does our special attack do? It heals. Okay, that we don't need to use that right now. But actually, I might dash over to here, just so she's like not. Now he could move over to her, like he genuinely could.
I'm good to go.
I think we use Takumi's. Oh, he can't right now because he already uses one.
My turn at last.
Yep. I think we should create a turret here just for the little guys. Maybe put it here. Not here? You can't put it here? Maybe here? Okay, turned out of the question.
Leave it to me.
This is tough. This is tough decisions to make as well. But maybe we actually heal.
Ready as I'll ever be.
Yeah.
I've got your back.
Oh wait, then we can use our ability, right?
Locked and loaded.
Ready when you are.
I wonder if that's the best option for us now, or can we go like this? Yep.
Gotcha.
Man, this is kind of scary. This has become scary.
Take care of the rest.
Oh, they are moving towards her. I think they're debuffing as well.
They caught me off guard.
Don't screw with me.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
I can still fight. I've got you.
Appreciate it. My turn.
Does that take it takes a bolt? Great stuff. Okay, good, good.
Ready when you are.
Can we keep doing impact stabs here? Just to get rid of the one here.
Make way.
But this is going to be AP down to 0. Is there anything we can do here?
Let's do this.
Doesn't seem like we can do something there.
Looks a little dangerous.
That one, they're going to explode anyway, right? So, yep. Just to reduce the damage here from this as well. It's fine. It's fine. We can do this. We can do this. This is not going to be a problem whatsoever. Oh, he's moving away from the thing. Okay. But they're probably going to attack, Yep. I know. I saw that. Oh, God.
Sorry.
But she retreated. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
I can still go on.
We can't. We don't have a shot here as well.
All an ass.
Yeah, just get rid of this guy.
Eat my dust.
Yeah. So the mistakes I think I made here, not buffing as much as we should have. Not using some other abilities here as well as we should have.
Good to go.
And I feel like we could have done a lot better if we like saved our defensive stuff to the last bit. I think we have it here with this guy now, yeah. You know what I mean? We still won, but I don't think it's going to be that high of a ranking because of this last wave. And we kind of use our defensive stuff too early, I suppose. Great stuff, though. Like, it's so fun. It's so fun.
I'll hurry back.
It's finally over. That's got to have been one of our toughest battles yet.
Can I say most fun, yeah? I had a lot of fun.
We couldn't have done it without you, Takumi.
It was tough, but like, it was
You're
fun.
always there for us when we need you most.
Are those nerd glasses of yours just for show? I'm the one who brought down the commander, you limp-dipped Poindexter.
Okay, I was about to compliment you, okay? I was about to say, yes, you did. Well done, okay? Jesus, Kurata.
Well, what did you just call me?
You were all pretty useless out there. If your parents could see you now, they'd regret ever giving you life and throw themselves on
Did
the
she like come up with all these insults beforehand and write them down and be like, I'm gonna use all these today? She has like a whole book. She like for Christmas, Santa Claus brought her a book of insults.
Hey, don't bring our parents into this. You've got a real nasty attitude.
Oh my god, look at his
you know
face. Look at his face.
Anyway, it's time for the coup de grace. Who wants to do it this time?
Oh yeah, we have to choose.
Oh, right. I guess we have to finish it off. I really hate this
Yeah.
part.
If we let it live, it will only recover and come back to threaten the school again. That's a risk we can't afford to take. I can't do it though, so it will have to be one of you.
Yes, yes. Oh yeah, but I actually like always think this is an interesting
What
choice.
makes you so special?
A lot to explain.
I'm sorry. I would if I could, but my grip on Hemoanima isn't on the same level as everyone else's.
We must hurry. If nobody else wants to, I can strike the final
And I know
blow.
you would, noble lady, noble warrior.
No one wants to see you and your katana jerk off together, Kyoshka.
Oh my god.
Or do you get off on having other people watch?
It's so funny that like with these games, I thought that like I've seen it all, you know, with Danganronpa, because like we grew to like you know like Miyu from Danganronpa V3, we grew to love her. You know what I mean? We grew to absolutely adore her in so many ways, right? But like these games still find a way to like shock me.
Pay her no heed, everyone. Such indecent acts would
Oh
give
my
me no
God.
pleasure whatsoever. Not even a little.
She's like saying like a, like this like she's trying to explain it in like a very logical way. It's like, why would that give me any pleasure, you know? But because I think Kiyoshika, she definitely like, gets nervous about people thinking she's like, you know, weird because she comes from the forest, right?
I'm fine with it too. Gotta keep up my strength for when we have to kill each other in part 2.
The voice acting for Darumi's so good.
That's your motivation for getting stronger?
It's a whole thing. She's our gal. She's our gal. You gotta get used to it. She's awesome. We love her. We love Darumi. Again, I described Darumi as like that person in the friend group. I know nobody has a person like Darumi in their actual friend group. Look at this scene. It always gives a different energy to them, right? A very like demonic kind of like vicious energy. But yeah, like I always describe Darumi as like someone in a friend group and they go, what's up with them? And then it's like, hey, what's up with them, do you think? And then it's like, oh, that's just Darumi. It's like, yeah, but I was asking what's up with it. It's like, that's just Darumi. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I'm going with this guy here. He actually came in clutch, if you think, a few times for us. I mean, they all did. Like, you know what I mean? But look at his outfit. It's so cool, too. He's so sick. So brutal.
How precious.
Oh, this is vile. He has a little piercing on his chin as well. Very, very cool animations there. Like, they're very, like, vicious, but, like, they're very, like, almost like... I don't know if it's weird to say, like, because blood is splattering everywhere. The way, like, the colors are, they actually, like... How do you say it? They're, like... really well done, I guess? B, probably. Okay, we'll take an S. I think genuinely the game does want you to sacrifice and get nice kills, and we did 5 nice kills. It does add to it. We killed a lot of enemies. We killed 208 enemies? That can't be right, is it? Yeah, like, and we did in 14 turns, which ain't too bad, I guess. Defense rate 52%. I say, like, yeah, that's pretty cool. And we'll take that. We'll take an S rank. I mean, it's a good rank. It's a really good rank. Resident Evil style, it's a great rank. I adore this game to death, I really do. We'll go, I usually go an hour. We'll go a lot longer just because we had a full-on battle there. Heck, a lot have happened this time around, but at least we all made it back alive. What, you think I let a bunch of candy-ass invaders get the better of me? Have a little faith. I'm glad I got here in time to help out. The journey back was pretty hectic. As you're talking, the doors of war opened and the others rushed in. Here we go. The 3 other characters. Oh. Splendid work as always, everyone. Looks like my dear sister's vision came in clutch after all. Oh. We told you everything would work out, didn't we? Why are you acting so happy about it? You didn't even do anything. Why, thanks to you new arrivals. As well, you really saved the day, just like my dearest sister predicted. Who are these guys? Are they part of a unit too? Yeah, this is Ima and Kako. They're pretty funny too. Why are you not on the battlefield with us? Surely you'd not desert your allies at a time of need. Oh my god. And of course she takes this like honorable battle so very seriously. Well, you see, I'm sorry, I'm just a useless piece of garbage that had the supreme arrogance to adopt this mockery of a human form. I have no idea what you're talking about. It sure is fun to watch you squirm. Of course you love that. Of course you do. Never mind that. I thought I was hungry before, but I can't barely stand now. My vision's getting blurry. It's so serious. It is. Like, while this game like has a very comedic tone to it, like it always draws you back into how serious this stuff truly is. It's terrifying. A lack of food can lead to like so much like it's your energy, it's your life, it is your life force. Oh, so God, we brought a bunch of food over from our school. Yeah. You got food? For real? Of course, if you wanted, you'll have to show proper deference. No, you don't have to. It's fine. Now get on your knees and lick the floors clean. If I can't have a red carpet reception, so you toil will be the next best thing. You know what, Kurata? What do you guys say to a victory meal? We can talk more afterwards. That sounds great. I'm so hungry I could puke. Let's all pitch in to get the food off the bus and into the cafeteria. I love that all the characters are integrating together. This is going to add so much to the dynamic, like so many different dynamics, so many different interactions and conversations. Fine. I'll do anything that means I get to eat something other than that canned bread crap. We made our way outside to where the school bus was waiting. With everyone helping out, it didn't take us long to unload the supplies we brought over from the other academy. I can charge my battery if the charger's there. Don't worry, guys. Oh, wow. Back at the cafeteria, we let the Rationomatic do its thing. Soon I had a glorious feast laid out for us. This is so... Doesn't it feel so weird to see the other characters here like this? No one bothered with manners. We devoured it like wild animals. In a few short minutes, the plates were piled high with food had all been picked clean. After days of starvation and the exertion of battle, the team from the main campus were hungrier than I'd ever seen them. Oh boy, I needed that. I can feel its nutrients seeping into me. Why am I crying? Oh, because come on, it's okay. I just got because she got sodium. Okay. But still though, like, this is a big moment. Like, days without food. 5 days without a proper meal. That's a big deal. I was starting to feel like I'd never gonna be full again. Glad we could help with that. Maybe like a nice torture massage session to follow. Oh my God, now he's moving on to Kako. What was that first thing you said? He's like, okay, I'll move on to Kako now. You lost all your supplies in the fire, right? How awful. How moronic. We should have just let natural selection run its course. Lay off us, will ya? Well, you should be fine now. I took a quick inventory of what we brought over. There's plenty to last the rest of our team here, for all of us. All of us? You mean you're staying? Yeah, they're staying. All right, it still haven't told you about that part. It all started when the storm hit. Guys, I'm so freaking excited to have all these characters together. Oh my God. I went on to recount my experiences from the last few days. I got separate from Gaku and Tsubasa during the storm and knocked out, only to rescued by Nigo. He took me to second last academy where I met Nozomi, Kurata, Kiyoshika, and Yagamu. While I was there, the enemy attacked and one of the commanders proved too much for us, but it turned out the school was only a decoy. After it self-destructed, the other members had come with me, so all 13 of us could defend Last Defense Academy together. So these guys are gonna live here with the rest of us from now on? That's right, apparently they were always meant to join us eventually. Nice to meet you all. Let's work hard to keep this school safe. I don't know about that, I mean, we just met you guys. Enough of your infectual protests, cabbage breath. You should be honored to have an aristocrat like myself. Oh God. It's the future of humanity what's at stake. I'd never even subject my eyes to your trashy appearance except to point you out at the police light up. Gaku's lovely, Kurata. He's so lovely. Be sure of a sense of humor, Mrs. Suzuki. Criticizing our appearances, look at the way you do. Pure comedy gold. Oh. This is like, you know, again, I talk about friend groups, right? Have you ever had that person in the friend group who's like super vicious and mean sometimes, but like, you know, they're mean to you in a way that's like that you're your friend, right? And Ima is like very cheeky and snarky, right? And he's very like, you know, he smiles when he says everything, but he's so useful when someone else is insulting you, just like that friend who's always snarky with you. When someone else is snarky with you, they're like, no, this ain't happening. Are you gonna let them get away with that, Kiyoshika? He's laughing at you, belittling your individuality. That insult was aimed at me. No, it wasn't aimed at you. Prepare to face judgment of a holy Jumanji still on foul miscreant. It was aimed at her. Please, everyone, don't fight. We're supposed to be a team. Ima like went up a few points. Not because he insulted someone, right? I'm not saying that, but I just find that dynamic so funny where it's like, you know, like I said, that friend who's always snarky with everyone, but when it comes time to defend you or defend us or defend people here, not that they were doing that, they're obviously defending themselves and being snarky again. It's like wow, kind of glad to have him around a little bit, you know? Are you okay, Eito? We have so many new allies, new friends. My heart feels like it's going to burst. It's just, the way you look, you know, and he said it with such sincerity. Perhaps we should wait until tomorrow before we start getting to know each other. I'm sure we're all tired from the battle. I'm good with that. Gonna be pretty freaking sweet sleeping on a full stomach for a change. Then shall we meet up again tomorrow morning here in the cafeteria? I expect the beds to be suitably clean and hygienic. If I see any stains I don't recognize her, there'll be trouble. Yeah, whatever. It'd all been a long day. We decided to get the best thing to do was head back to our rooms to get some rest. Such a freaking great time. I'm like jittery, like with like happy chills with how happy I am with all this stuff, guys. Like it's so fun to have this new dynamic with all these characters here. So we have to head back here, but oh, look at it, they're almost all filled up. Hiroko's room. So where's your room? Is this your room? No, this is your room. Whose room is this then? That means there has to be like another character, right? Okay. Let's see if we can see him around here as well. Like, I'm so happy. I'm over the moon. You ever get like so excited you get like, you know, like you get like tingly a little bit. Quite the view you got here. Those undying flames we've heard about so much. Yeah, I still have trouble believing any of this is real sometimes. By the way, I did a quick sweep at the rooftop and it looks like there are enough rooms for all of us. If there's any doubt our team was always supposed to join you, I hear that's pretty decent proof of it, right? Yes, 100%. I guess so. Yeah, he's so right. We can't just go into people's rooms right now, right? Yeah, okay. Let's go to Takumi. Our room, our bedroom. This game flies by as well. Alone in my old familiar room, I slumped down onto the bed. After the storm, the Yoda Academy, and the many battles of the last few days, it actually felt kind of nice to be back here. But this wasn't where I really wanted to be. I wanted to be in my real room, the one back home in the TRC. I'll survive and go home. I will. I have to. But would the real Kurota be waiting for me? Or was she already here? It's way too late in the day for me to start thinking about this stuff. It can wait until tomorrow. Tomorrow will be a new day. I allowed myself to relax and eventually fell asleep. Day 30.
Troops, time to rise.
And that conversation Takumi had with himself is exactly like, to me, it's like also what I was saying, how this game drags you back into reality so many times. And I feel like it's one of those crazy things where, like, yes, we have new characters and it's so fun and everyone's so funny and there's so many comedic moments and it's like, oh yeah, we're trapped here. You know what I mean? We're trapped here. We want to go back home, you know? And it's good of the game to remind us, like, you know, because we are having fun sometimes, you know?
As commanding officer responsible for the school and its students, I have an announcement to make.
Okay.
Get ready for your 30th day of active service here.
Okay.
Let down and dirty. It's day 30.
Okay.
And you know what that means?
They've actually like kept, like, if Soraya is ever going to come back, right? Let's say he's not actually dead, right? Let's say there's something happening that he actually is going to like show up and be like, hey, you know, but I guess I'm just thinking Monokuma style. It could be very different, you know, because Monokuma would play with you so much, right? But let's say like he comes back, right? They're spending a lot of time for him not to come back, right? And it might just be like a really different thing they've done, you know?
I've unlocked some new classrooms to celebrate.
Oh, really?
What did you get access to this time, you ask? On the first floor, it's the metal shop. And on the second floor, the biolab.
Okay. That's going to be interesting.
As usual, you can ask me more about how they work in person. See you there.
But you're not here. New school facilities, huh? Well, that can wait. First, I have to meet up with everyone in the cafeteria. This is going to be such a different vibe here in the cafeteria, right? With everyone here. Obviously, all this stuff is very pre-recorded. Oh my god. There's Zoe, first of all. Oh, good morning, Takumi. Morning. I still can't make myself believe Nozomi and Kara are different people. They're just too alike. I have to go now. See you later. Honestly, yeah, if she were Kato, I can't imagine she'd act so cold towards me. Maybe the fact that I get so awkward around Nozomi is why she's putting distance between 100%, 110%. Like, again, I think it's 100%. I can't help it, being around her is so confusing. It's 100% normal for him to be feeling this way and for him to be like stunned by like her even existing, right? I think it's so normal. But I think also at the same time, you have to understand from her perspective, this is a weird dude she's never seen before staring at her. You know what I mean? It's a very, different thing. Oh, she's here on the rooftop here. Maybe she's over here? Yes. I love her outfit so much. The carriage that conveyed us here is now stationed in the parking lot on the first floor. It's a wonder the horses pulling were able to go so fast and all without being seen. We should bring them some hay and water later. Does she just not know about bus works? Look, just let her off here. I do think it's actually a very funny character trait, by the way, that she genuinely feels like she doesn't want anyone to know that she's kind of like a bit of a bumpkin, Bumpkin's the right word, right? Country bumpkin. I don't know if that's an insulting term. If it is, I apologize. I just know Bumpkin is the name of an enemy in a game too. But it's like Country Bumpkin, I think it's called. By the way, I love the style, right? She has the traditional outfit with the high tops. That's so freaking cool. Like the Nike high tops. Like, so cool. Is there anyone else we can talk to here before we go into the cafeteria? It doesn't seem to be. And this is the metal shop now as well. Man, look at this big group. All right, looks like everyone's here. Still feels weird having so many people around all of a sudden. That's totally killing him and thin out the herd. Okay, yeah. That's our Darumi. That's her. That's our gal. Oh, don't be so casual about it. Taking life is a serious matter. Of course, he sees life, taking someone's life as a big thing, especially you have to want to take each other's lives. You have to care for the other person. I know there's a load of things here. If you're going to kill someone, you got to take your time with it. Really make it mean something for the both of you, Both of them have blue hair, by the way. Was that supposed to be inspiring? There being more of us could be a good thing, though. The more allies we have, the better we can defend the school. Allies, huh? Anyway, I took a quick look around the school, and Gaku's feeling a bit nervous, and I think it's totally normal to feel nervous about new people that are coming in that you don't know. Obviously, I think he will come around, though. His hair's so nice. It's basically identical to ours, just like Nigu said. Apart from that huge wall of fire outside, of course. So those are the infamous undying flames. The sight of them fair sets my teeth on edge. You told us a little bit about them on the bus on the way here, but maybe we could get a proper explanation now? What exactly are those flames, Takumi? Oh my god, look at this gigantic group! Just like that, we've got 4 more people we have to live with, and they're all total weirdos too. I mean, I kind of like that our group is full of weirdos. You know what I mean? Everyone's a bit of a weirdo in some way. I'm glad you're back, Takumi. We still haven't solved the mystery of what happened to Hiroko. True, exactly. Again, this one talking about they drag you back down to earth, making sure you remember this stuff. I'm sorry, it must be such an eyesore. I'll go stand in the corner and try to attract Liz's attention. Shoma, please. There's nothing wrong with you, buddy. It's okay. We certainly have gathered a motley crew of allies, haven't we? It's like one of those yokai picture scrolls in here. I love how casual he is sometimes. My dear brother always tells me not to talk to strangers, and these people are pretty strange, but still, you can talk to them. They're actually pretty cool. This is way too good to many characters to keep track of. Let's hold a kill again and thin out the herd a little. I love how she's thinking about the player always, Those guys from the other academy are kind of weird. Making friends with them might be asking a little too much. I mean, yeah. But we made friends with Darumi, and Darumi's I mean this in the best way possible. She is weird gal to the max. She is weird gal multiplied by 20. You know what I mean? She really is. All this time there's a whole other school just like ours. You really never know what's gonna happen around here. Truly. I have nothing to say to you, peasant. Tell Nozomi what she wants to know. She does care about in a weird way. I feel like she does care about Nozomi in a way. You should go ahead and answer Nozomi's questions. We're all dying to learn more about those flames. Those undying flames send a chill down my spine. Could there be some art brought by demonic blood magic? Maybe. Who knows? All we can tell you about is the flames is what Sore told us when we first got here.
Those flames, which encircle this entire school, by the way, just keep on burning. They never go out.
Never?
Look at Eva's face in the background.
That's what I said. They don't need fuel, and they can't be extinguished. They'll keep burning on for all eternity. Hence, the undying flames.
A fire that never goes out. It sounds like something out of a fairy tale. I'd never have believed it if I hadn't seen them with my own eyes. Heck, I'm still having trouble getting my brain to accept it. Perhaps this is an advanced form of ninjutsu? Which chakra elements does the one combine for such transformation? The flames are there to help keep invaders away from the last defense academy, right? If that's true, they must be part of the defense system. They're probably being generated somewhere on the school. Yeah, maybe. To tell you the truth, we don't really understand how it works either. You got him burning outside your defense room too. That's got to be to protect whatever's in there, right? You think so? I tried dousing one of those with a fire extinguisher before, but they sprang up again pretty much right away. It's going to take a lot more than that to get inside. This really brings home how many questions are still unanswered. Saray said he'd explain everything, but he disappeared. Exactly, yeah. There's still so many questions. And you couldn't convince him to tell you sooner? You truly are useless. The facial expression of the tomato is good. Sorry. Hey, that wasn't our fault. Your defenses are a lot beefier than ours. I guess that sells it. Your school's a real deal, all right. It's just like Nigu said.
Second to last defense academy is, well, it's a decoy. Intended to distract the enemy and make them waste their time and resources. There's nothing important here. Humanity's future depends not on the contents of our defense room, but on what's inside the one at the true Last Defense Academy.
It was a shock when learning risking our lives to protect a mere decoy, and you weren't able to like really come to terms with it so quickly, right? It was so quick. It was downright infuriating. The B team is no place for someone in my social standing. It's not as if the work we did wasn't important. The invaders took the bait and sent troops to the decoy after all. All those attacks were fought off, stopped them from focusing on our entire fighting force on this school. Nozomi coming at this from a very, I don't know if it's a good perspective, because it's okay to be upset, but like, she's coming from a very understanding perspective, I guess. I was say Nigo could have told us about that from the beginning. A lot of the information related to this war is classified. Maybe he didn't have permission. Even Nigo couldn't defy the orders from above. He told us that much himself. Orders from above. So they mentioned higher-ups too. Who's really controlling this war? But now the decoy academy's gone, that means the attacks in this one aren't gonna get a whole lot worse, right? Pretty much they don't get to decide who to send where. Pretty much they don't get to decide who to send where anymore. We're all there is. And there's still like 70 days to go. Oh man, what rotten luck. I'm starting to think that there might not be another school if there's only like one room left, right? Because that would mean that like you're not going to fit a bunch of other characters in here, right? So I'm starting to think there might not be another school. Because I was thinking there could be like another school because there's a second school, right? And if they lie about one thing, they could lie about another thing, you know? I don't know if we can hold that for that long. What's the worst that could happen? Dying? If it's going to happen anyway, maybe we should get started now, you know? Get busy, liver, get busy dying. Oh, that's our Darumi. You're all so adorable, the way you freak out over every little thing. We are pretty adorable, in fairness. Have you seen us? The enemy attacks may get worse, but there's more of us too. If you can learn to fight as a team, then... Why fight at all? Why don't we just run? Ima. If we use that school bus you came in on, we can cover a lot more ground than on foot. We won't be able to drive all the way back to the complex. But we learned that there's... And again, we don't know if it's true or not, but we learned that they could attack the complex. You're babbling, sir. A warrior does not desert their post while the enemy still draws breath, and nor does a woman. Even supposing the bus could cover that kind of distance, none of us know how to get to Tokyo Residential Complex from here. True. And besides, the future of humanity is at stake here. If we don't defeat the invaders, the whole world is done for. Don't tell me you actually believe all that future humanity stuff. There's a good chance it's just a story enough to motivate us, you know? And he's not wrong when he says it's suspicion, right? Because if they lie about one thing, they could lie about other things. We don't know the full truth. I think it's 100% healthy to have a suspicion about it, you know? To me anyway. Naturally, we consider that possibility. It's one of the first things we discuss, yeah. In the end, we decide if there even was a chance of it being true, we had no choice but to steal the resolve and do our part for these 100 days. Nozomi was very persuasive. The way she got us fired up, we couldn't help but get on board with it. I didn't really do anything special. But I can be so sure. Do you have any grounds or evidence to prove it's true? You got any grounds of evidence for thinking it's not? I guess not. If Saray had been able to tell you more about what's going on, you'd be sure of it too. I think that's the main difference between our two groups and why our attitudes are so different. That does make sense. They were kind of like told more, so there maybe was more motivation to fight, I guess. And since we were told less, there's even more on trust with the situation, or distrust. Once you told us about the world death, we knew we couldn't just stand by and let it happen. World death. Yeah, world death, this term that comes up again. Yeah. World death. Wait. World death? What's that? A new prominent term to deal with. This is going to overload my exercise brain. It's all starting to make sense now. You never even got that far, huh? It's no wonder you're still going back and forth on whether it's all true then. You best prepare yourselves for a shock. Wait, we're going to be told now? What do you mean? According to the information Nico shared with us, world death was the catalyst for this entire war. This is the thing that started it all? More than that, it's also the reason humanity is now confined to the Tokyo residential complex. World death has decimated the human population and forced survivors to take shelter on the ground. What? With the whole world around it's destroyed? It's that decimated the population is that's terrible. So so the complex is actually like a necessity for people. It's not just like this fun, like this place where people went to like have like a sheltered life just for, you know, the sake of having a sheltered life. Enough with the dramatic builder. Just tell us what this world death thing is. Quiet people, the adults talking. If we tell you, we don't want to anyway. Hey, is that really true? What if it's all made up stuff? Do you think you can hold on to that single thought without blowing a fuse? Come on, make it the explanations already. I need to find out more about this for sure. That's not really talk about someone's about to import wisdom. Didn't anyone teach you any matters, you inbred little streeter? Oh, don't talk to him like that. What, and your manners are any better, you foul-mouthed rich girl? Shut up, honestly, having to listen to your complaints is making my skin crawl. I knew that these two for sure were gonna have friction. Spend too much time talking, you won't be ready for what the enemy when the enemy attacks you. Don't fight the enemy when they attack you, you die. Is that hard to understand? What's world death? So why do you insist on picking apart everything we say? I've stepped in things that wouldn't have made you so... Okay, this is an interesting point, right? It's like, hey, just listen to us and we'll explain it, right? I understand that perspective for sure, but I really want to find out what world death is. She's right, even the ABC gum still has some flavor. It's more resilient than me too. Yeah, and that's also a good point. It's like, it's so, you know what I mean? This is why the dynamic's so important and so fun and so interesting, right? And so scary and so everything. To have like characters be like, stop picking apart what we're saying, but the other side is like, well, why wouldn't we ask questions? Can you really blame us for asking questions after getting dragged into this crazy war out of nowhere? That's where you're wrong. We weren't dragged into this. We were chosen as mankind's last hope. Mankind's last hope? We were chosen to represent humanity in this war, to shoulder the hopes of the future and everyone back home. We're the only ones that can stop our entire species from being wiped out. We don't have a choice in this. We have to fight. The pressure, the absolute pressure, and all the information that's being imparted on us as well. And you believe that too? Are you sure you haven't just been brainwashed to think it's true? Again, you make a joke of our resolve. You won't be laughing when my blade has had its way with you. Honestly, kind of like expected that there would be this conflict, right? Especially since, as Nozomi said, there's such a separation between the two. But like, I'm still reeling over the fact that like, there is, that the population was, are we in the decimated populated area then? Because I thought the complex at first would have been an area that the people went to live as, you know, kind of like, you sign up for it. Kind of like, not a fallout shelter, but like kind of like an experimental thing. Hey, live in this residential complex. You know, there's no sunlight, there's no this, but there's not going to be any like war or violence. But then again, there still was an invasion, I suppose. But you know what I mean? I didn't know it was going to be like the population was decimated. What about world death? You're just going to keep throwing that name around like it means something, or you're actually going to start explaining things. You know what? I'm not telling you a thing. Go shove your tailpipe of your car. You can't afford insurance because you're poor. Kurata is so mean. Listen, this conflict, I almost expected it in a way. I almost expected there to be like friction between everybody. I can't work with a bunch of impatient, infectual, dull-witted morons like you. There's no point in us telling you anymore. Kurata, don't be like that. There's no need for us to get involved with these chumps, Nozomi. We can win this war on our own just fine. Oh no. There's a lot of friction. I can't believe we wasted our food on you peasants. We'd have better off letting you shrivel up and using you as as invader bait. You act like a big shot. This is our school, you know. We were here first. Oh no. This is yeah. I didn't know. I thought there was gonna be friction between some characters, but it kind of makes sense that there is like a we were here first kind of thing. And even though like that, like I would rather everyone get along, I knew there was gonna be some conflict. And here we're seeing it, you know? There's a territorial feeling about this as well. It's like, well, we were here first, and now who are you? We don't know who you are. You have all this information. You're not telling us information. While on the other side, they're like, hey, you're questioning us. We've helped you. We saved your lives, and we've done all this. We brought you food, and still you're questioning us. When in reality, it's like an argument that like is over like details and semantics, really, isn't it? It's like everyone can work together. It's just that everyone has a different idea of like what this battle is, how they feel about this battle, how they feel about this information. How, like, and again, I think that the other side has to realize as well, we're hearing about this for the first time, and our characters are hearing about this for the first time. It's a scary thing. So there's going to be a lot of questions. While on the other side, they're like, we saved your lives, and you're still questioning us, you know? We opened this place too after you always went kaput. And there's also that as well. Yeah, we opened this place too. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying I agree on either side of this argument, right? I'm saying that it makes sense that there is conflict right now because people are, you know, emotional. We are irrational sometimes. And we have these type of arguments over this stuff. Even though like I 100% would just want everyone just to be together and happy and friendly. And obviously like it's different from like, you know, this is like a very isolated thing where all these characters have been going through so much for so long and they're so tense that it's terrifying bringing new people into this, you know? Even though again, like I said, my dream, everyone lives in harmony and everyone's happy together and everyone's welcome. If it weren't for us, we'd have nowhere to run right now. You could say the same for you. You and the school would have been toast if you hadn't helped out in that battle yesterday. Yes, everyone's right. Let's just settle. Everyone's completely right. You're right. Don't get smart with me, pretty boy. Pretty boy. I'll murderize you. Ouch, don't mangle murder like that. That word deserves to be treated with respect. He called you pretty boy at least. Oh my god!
It's no surprise these peasants can't speak properly. They don't show the slightest sign that they've taken anything on board.
Look at this image as well. And it's particular characters, right? Not everyone's arguing. Not everyone is arguing. But there is, like, again, a sense of, like, we don't know these people. We have to get to know them. Look at Kako with the fists up as well. He's ready to fight. Takumi's just happy to be there. Yeah. Please, everyone get along. I adore every one of you. I want you all to be friends.
Poverty must have dulled their wits
Kurara.
to the point they can't even hold a conversation.
That's so mean.
Well, excuse the heck out of me. I'd rather be poor than an absolutely rotten human being.
Sorry for clapping into the mic, guys. I'm so sorry. If you're wearing headphones, I apologize. I'll probably try to tone that down. Yes, that's true. I would always say that. Obviously, like, that's an easy thing to say if you're, like, in a better position, right? You know, but since it's coming from Kako, who is actually, you know, down on his luck in that sense, I think it's a perfect comeback.
Seriously, what's the big idea showing up out of nowhere and acting like you've got the right to boss us
I
around?
think it's just a miscommunication. I really think it is. I think it's just aggressive characters meeting each other who haven't got the chance to, like, really, you know, join up with each other and truly, like, integrate with each other.
You've made it obvious you lack the experience and expertise to defend the school on your own. It's only natural that we step in to super.
Oh, you should have seen Hiroko.
You know what would help relieve some of this tension? A killing game!
I don't think Takumi doesn't really have an issue with them as people or in this argument. She's just like, well, I should kill them anyway.
If you want to try to escape, be my guest. I'm gonna come after you, though.
You should teach Takumi that killing is for... I shouldn't even say this. This is what this game does to me. I love this image, by the way. But this is what this game does to me. I'm like, oh, you should teach her that, like, you know, the art of assassination is, like, beautiful. And, like, but it's not, right? It's, like, this is just how weird the characters are. But, like, we have to love them, you know?
The thrill of the chase. I wonder how far you'd get if I amputated
Oh my
your legs
God.
first.
Watch it, man. I may not hit girls, but I won't hold back against another guy.
And you've already called him pretty as well.
Killing game? Anyone? Just one murder. That's all I want.
She just asked for one murder, guys. Come on. That's enough. You all need to calm down. Takumi's right. We won't get anywhere if we don't work together. Wake up and smell the roofies. Jesus, Nozumi is that dreadnought class deadbeat's as bad as the rest of them. The moment your back is turned, he'll spike your drink and take you back to his room and have his way with you. Jesus Christ. Let's not say that. I'd never do that. Takumi would never do that. Never in a million years. He never would. He never would. He never would. I really wouldn't. You know that, right? Please, everyone, we shouldn't be fighting amongst ourselves. Why can't we be friends? Friends with these guys? Don't make me laugh. Oh my god, this conflict is getting deeper than I thought. Befriending these cosplay convention rejects certainly is asking a lot for normal people like us. Ima is so snarky and so, like, he's the snarkiest of insults. How dare you, sir? I'm not letting that insult slide. Choose your fate, the face of judgment of the holy Jumanji sword, or repent and die by your own hand. I demand satisfaction. Ima may be a jerk, but he's our jerk. Oh my god. That's so... I love that. That's like Angelica and Rugrats being like, only I can insult the babies. They're my babies, you know? I've just had enough. All I can stand on your loathsome visages. We're done here. I cannot get it. No, I'm still thinking about him defending Ima. That's so sweet to me. Come on, Nozomi. But yeah, get lost. See if we care. If I ever see your dumb face again, it'll be too soon. Oh, this is so tough. This is so tough. All right, trying to press the issue now will only make things worse. I agree. No one is in a state to talk right now. Everyone's high energy after that battle. They just got like all, you know, it's their first night together has been done. Everything's still very new and fresh. It'd be nice if we could talk more tomorrow, though. The team from the second camp is left with their heads held high. They were barely out the door before the others started venting their feelings. What's with those guys? Are we really going to have to spend the rest of the 100 days with people like that? I agree. Their attitude is positively sickening. Like, you're wanting to talk. This is what I'm talking about. Talking about her does not like Ima. But he's like, he may be a jerk, but he's our jerk. You brought back some interesting friends with you, Takumi, that saved our lives. They did. In the end of the day, they saved our lives. So this is my fault? I know I got right to contribute to the discussion, but what do you think World Dead Dimension is? I'm really curious now. Hopefully we'll find out when everyone calms down. Hopefully. Don't sweat it. Don't even think about it. It's all mind games. They're just trying to get inside our heads. I don't think they're like that, Kako, I'll be honest with you. Damn it, I see if they want to hit something. I think I'll go back to my room and cool off. Guess I'll do that too. No killing game then? Maybe next time. It's just us and Eito left. They all left. I didn't have the heart to stop them. The tension was already dangerously close to breaking point. I felt that too. At first it was very funny, and like it was like, oh, I thought it was just gonna be like a small thing, right? But like no, the tension got higher and higher and higher to the point that, like, as Nozomi was saying, it wasn't going to be solved today. Well, that could have gone better. I never expected everyone to turn on each other like that. Same here. It's not going to be easy getting to work together. If Sorei and Hiroka were here, they'd know what to do. There's no use wishing things were different. We need to think of a way out to solve this problem in our own way. Yeah, I'm going to go. I need some alone time to think, which makes sense. Everyone should, like, take a rest, take a break. You know? Eito and I parted ways, and I headed back to my room. You know what I mean? Everyone should take a break. Nozomi was right. And we're probably gonna end the video here, right? We're probably gonna end the video here. We played for quite a bit as well. I love that Takamaru Yuma interaction. It's so great to me. But yeah, like, it makes sense, I guess, that there is like so much conflict now, because it's not a thing where like, I don't think it's a thing where like we hate new people and we don't want new people to come in. It's a feeling of like, we've survived here for so long. We know nothing about these guys, and it's probably like a bit of like, what if they're actually enemies? What if they're this? What if they're doing this? We don't need them. And there is like a thing of like, and it happens even like, and this is a bad example, like with friend groups or something like that. When someone new comes in, it adds a whole new dynamic, and that can like shake things up in interesting ways. It can be bad, it can be good. It can change things. And so when people add added to like a whole different equation, this is even more extreme than that, because you're adding like new people to a living space that all have to live together. They have to share this space. They have to know that the other person's in the next room. It's a different feeling, or it's a different vibe to it completely. And honestly, like, I think the conflict like was expected. I didn't think it was going to get that bad, but like, I guess the tensions just got so high there that nothing was going to be solved there. The world death thing, I think as well, it was a little thing with Kurata. I think what she was doing was trying to be like, she just doesn't like being disrespected, and she felt like a slight bit of disrespect. She was trying to like assert some dominance, I feel like, over that situation. And while Kako was feeling very like territorial, he was like, this is our place. While, you know, there was like a bit of a, I think Takamaro, a bit of like unknown fear from like, I can never pronounce it, Yumagu. It was a bit of fear from him, and I feel like that also comes, and not like he's afraid of him, but like it's just like, what is this guy's deal? And you know, Ima's very snarky. Kurata is very, you know, aggressive and mean. All these characters have very strong, over-the-top, crazy personalities that we all love. We do love them. But like when they come together in a new form, they do clash. And if you remember correctly, when we started off in the school, there was clashes all the time with these characters. We had, you know, Takamaro, who is a heart of gold now, probably threatened to punch us once or twice, you know? Trying to fight people. There was threats being thrown everywhere. There was insults being thrown everywhere. There still are insults, but like I feel like now we've become more comfortable with each other. And right now, again, as I said, tension's so high, it makes sense to just kind of break for now. Beautiful moment as well when they all showed up. They both have like, and their arguments on both sides is like, hey, you needed a school. But on the other side, it's like, hey, we gave you food and we gave you this. There is like this feeling of like, we done so much, what are you doing? And I hope that gets resolved at some point. Right now, guys, I'll say thank you so much for watching this episode. I think that it's going to be so interesting to see new characters all together, their new dynamic. And I'm very, very happy that we're having a new host of characters in with us as well, even if not everyone's too happy about it. And I feel for everyone as well. I do feel for everybody, but I want everyone to get along. I do want everyone to get along. It's just that this was set off. And if you ever seen an argument between two people that you like, sometimes it feels like time is stopping and you can't do anything about it. You know what I mean? It's like, oh my God, what do I do? What do I do? If I intervene now, it's going to make it worse, you know? And sometimes people just need to cool off. Thank you so much to Tyfire 2, Jamie Bull, Janet the Banana, The Ghost of Inazuma, Felicious Felix, Yule, Radish, Anusta, Death Trap, Lynx Marky, Assassin, Shakugan, True Peanut Butter, Peter Shelson, Heck, SR Fiji, Leon, High Kasparian, and Jared Beanham, and my YouTube member at the highest tier, Blasco. I'll see you all so soon. Bye-bye.